Good morning, all. This is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Monday, the 27th of July. My disclaimer: I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. Nice shoo trading signals. This is a video for paying subscribers at ctmcrypto.substack.com. It's published on YouTube after the delay of 3 days. Now, last weekend, on Friday, I was talking about a possibility. It did seem likely that the Americans were going to be expanding the bombing campaign and escalating the war in Iran, and that didn't happen over the weekend. So at the moment, we're more or less even for the week so far, but we saw a bit of a rally before then. On the daily chart, we are bouncing off the daily middle band here, which was thoroughly tested, but it's held so far, and may well be going back up. On the daily chart, we've still got an RSI 14 buy signal fixed, and that still hasn't reached target. And I'm wondering, we've got this little rising wedge here, which looks an awful lot like a bear flag, and that broke down over the weekend, but at the moment is rallying, and I'm wondering whether we're going to go back to retest the high here at 66.9k. Is there an alternative to this? Yes, this could be a head and shoulders. You can see 63.7, 63.7, but I was thinking it would break down before it got as high as this. It may go and break down now anyway. If so, we would have a target which would be in the 60.5 area, which would get us back down to here and would be a significant distance, but not get us all the way to a retest of the low. All right, let's have a look at Solana. Solana, still below the main resistance at the weekly middle band. I've got that at 80.18 now. On the daily chart, we have we're back over. No, we're still testing the daily middle band at 76.52. We're 76.26 at the moment. So it's trying to get back over. The bands are still very compressed. We're probably going to see a significant move soon. No current divergence, but you can see this is still looking an awful lot like a bear flag without being a particularly high quality one. In the short term, we do have a potential inverted head and shoulders here, which could take us back up into a retest of this high here at 83.689. I am wondering if we are going to see that. But at the moment, there's not too much going on in terms of what's happened on Solana over the weekend. And also the other thing is that while at the moment the hot war seems to have stopped, obviously the nothing's going through the Strait of Hormuz, not a lot's going through the Strait of the Bab al-Mandab Strait either, and of course the US blockade of the Iranian ports is still ongoing. All right, looking at Ethereum. Ethereum actually did a bit better here, so we let's have a look at that on the daily, where we had a nice back test of the daily middle band, and we have seen a retest of the high. We've still got an RSI 5 sell signal fixed. Obviously, that hasn't delivered anything so far. In terms of the flag here, I'm just going to extend a couple of lines. Hang on, bear with me a moment. Right, here I've got this rather nice looking flag here, and this is another test of the flag resistance. So we're kind of at an important point here. It could be that Ethereum is going to break up from this pattern, but at the moment we're testing resistance on it, and we will see how it goes from there. So that is very much in the balance, and I'm watching that carefully because that is the one that is very much in the balance here and is at a fairly crucial point. We shall see how that goes. All right, great. In that case, I think it's a wrap. No questions. Everyone take care. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right, cheers.